See my mother's paintings. She was Irish and very moody. Paintings are typically Irish. It's always raining. There's no people in them.
Maybe she couldn't draw people.
I don't think that she liked people. She divorced Dad and moved away when I was 3, Maureen was 6.
Hey, howdy.
What are you doing here, Chris?
I'm eating here. Scouting the campus for an apartment.
This is Stephanie, my fiancée.
Oh, yeah?
When did you get back?
Just now, I drove straight through Interstate all the way from the border.
Canada.
Hey, howdy. I need a friend at your house. I mean, just tell her, Maureen, Chris is outside. He has important things to say. It would be to everybody's benefit if he just listened. When he's done, if you want him to go away forever, he will. But you should hear him out.
And then you'll go away forever.
Why don't you stay away a couple of weeks? Let Maureen settle down for a while.
I've been away for 6 months.
Who are you?
He's Chris, Maureen's husband, sort of.
You know Maureen?
Sure, she knows Maureen. She's my fiancée. I just told you.
Oh, I thought you were kidding.
You don't have any friends at Dad's right now, Chris.
I mean, seriously, howdy. What did I do?
What did he do?
I'll tell you what I did. Nothing. I've done nothing. Your sister is just so goddamn spooked all the time. I mean, she imagines that I've done something. I don't know, she assumes it.
Remember when I made you watch Little Boris Schuster?
But, Mom, he was a baby and he always tried to kill himself.
So you see, it's tiring and exasperating to watch someone littler than you. That's why we're gonna have some new rules. And you're gonna abide by them, or else... Yeah.
She's not even listening.
Damn it, fine, honey, we were talking to you. You should listen. Ow! Son of a bitch.
That was dumb. You see what happens when a person gets angry?
Sorry. You see? This is what happens.
Violet, cut it out. You're giving me the creeps.
I'm looking.
Listen, Vi, could you run down to the kitchen and get Mommy a beer?
What kind? Dad!
Hi, baby.
Dad!
Oh, okay?
What are you doing here? Put her down.
I'm back.
I can see that. Now put her down.
Come on, Mom.
Yeah, come on, Mo. I'm all through with Canada. I'm back for good.
I saw your helicopter this morning.
What helicopter?
I saw it. I didn't sleep all night, then I just dropped off and this thing came swooping down on me.
What, you sleeping outside now, Mo? What'd you do to your toe?
She kicked my ghost CD.
That's right.
She also forgot to wear pants today.
She's got a swimming suit under her shirt.
My shirt.
You're not allowed here. And I don't care if she hears. We've had it with you.
All right, I need a cigarette. Offer me one. And I'll tell you about my drive down.
Why don't you just leave?
You better change your tone with me. I've been awake a long time.
Knowing what we know now, anyone who smokes is a real bufflehead.
His name's Reuben. Howdy gave it to me.
Isn't your gerbil named Reuben?
Watch. She grows 20 times when you put him in water.
20 times.
Howdy says they're illegal because children swallow them.
Wasn't her gerbil named Reuben?
Yeah, he was, but we don't want to talk about it right now.
Oh.
Dad.
Why not?
Here, Dad, look it. I drawed this.
You drew it.
It is, honey. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful swan.
It's not a swan.
It can be a swan.
Well, it can be anything you want it to be.
Food.
Lola's still here? I thought she was going on a star search or something.
I don't think she's had a day off since you left.
Bye. Can you sit here a minute with Daffy Duck? I better talk privately with your mom. Okay? Thanks. Listen, Mo, I've been thinking. I've been doing a lot of that lately. I've been thinking. We ought to get married. Once and for all. What do you say? Yes or no?
Absolutely never.
I can save you from all this. And I also been thinking about Violet. I mean, how could she possibly be happy living the way she does? Lola, I'm surprised you're still here.
Actually, I'm thinking of asking for a raise. Double pay for the quadruple load of work that I do, like nursemaiding your child.
Yeah, well, I'd quit if I were you.
Just let me go!
Hey, Chris.
Hey, howdy.
I'm trying to rehearse in here. Oh, Maureen. You should see this. I've been going through some of Dad's old stuff. See, I'm going for a total look.
Hey, man. Faces, Mo. I'm the only one that can save you. Your whole family's insane.
Let's go!
Hey. Chris?
Yes, sir.
This here's Virginia. Oh, you remember Virginia? Where's Violet?
Hello, Maureen. Oh, my God, look at you two.
Lola. This here's Virginia.
Hello. Hi.
As nice as you look, Dad, this woman's still too good for you.
Violet, honey! When you meet my granddaughter. How's it going, Chris?
Good. Real good.
He won't leave.
What, do you want him to leave? What in the hell is that? Is that Howdy?
Where'd you get that, Howdy? Jesus Christ, you don't do whip stunts in the living room. Give me that.
God, whip stunts. So, Chris, you in a hotel or what? Are you, you coming back to visit or you gonna live here?
I came back to rescue Violet and Maureen from this loony bin.
Well, maybe you ought to come back tomorrow when we don't have company.
Okay. Tomorrow.
Call first.
I'll be here at 10.
Call.
I'm gonna come back tomorrow, okay, honey? I love you.
See you later, Chris. Well, Violet, this here is Miss Virginia. You watch Wonderbox, don't you?
Don't embarrass the child.
It's a great show. Really.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, Violet and I watch it all the time.
Since when did you get up at 7 o'clock on a Sunday morning? Violet, Miss Virginia teaches us about the weather and animals and God.
So I saw this miserable-looking girl out in the terrible rain with the campus gardening crew. She was feeding branches from this tree into a huge, shredder. You should have heard the noise.
Hope I didn't put too much nutmeg in this.
I tell you, I saw this petite waif in the rain feeding this fire-breathing dragon of a machine, and I was really touched.
Touched in the head. Lola, this soup tastes too good to be good for me, honey.
Yes, it is very good
Thank you.
and very rich.
The best soup Lola wants is ice cream soup. Right, Violet?
Yeah.
Now tell Virginia how you make ice cream.
Okay. You get the ice cream and you put it in a bowl, and you mash it with a spoon. Then you add M&Ms and stuff, and you eat it. It's good.
You know, Lola's interviewing me for her school paper. Same school Howard goes to.
That's wonderful.
So naturally, I went up to this girl and started talking to her. And it turns out this girl was Stephanie, and that her father works for us. He's the gardener, and so I asked her to a movie.
Christ's sake, Lola, sit down and eat, honey. Take a load off.
Who'd bring in the food?
Well, you got me there. You know, what we should have done is had a buffet dinner, you know, where everybody serves themselves.
I've had lovely brunch buffets.
Oh, yeah?
Does someone write your show, or do you just make it up as you go along?
Can I have some ice cream?
No, you've had enough white sugar for a lifetime.
Forgot that.
God, would you sit down?
I don't get paid to sit down.
I'm going to marry Stephanie.
Well, will you throw me that pepper down here first?
It's Stephanie. I told her to call me at 7:30. Oh, how are you? I wrote a song for you today. Most of a song. Yeah. It's about you. But it's good that you didn't come by today for dinner. Virginia's here. And, There's this thing with Chris.
Howdy can't marry that girl. She doesn't even like him.
It's just another Howdy idea. It'll pass like all the others. Got that from his mother.
My hors d'oeuvres.
Yes, we're having soup and salad with olives. Maureen's drinking too much. No, she's not drunk. Truly drunk people make an enormous effort to act normal. I mean, you can tell they're drunk because they're very prim and cautious. Not Maureen.
Oh, how are your classes, Lola? Not good. Not good. For one, I don't have time to do all the reading, you know, and, last week, Professor Riley jumped all over me for being black.
24 years old, and without Lola, you would starve.
These weren't for me. They're meat. I don't eat meat.
What a shame.
It is one of the 4 major food groups.
And help yourself.
No more to drink for her. Don't dare clean it up. Let her do it.
Stephanie and I were talking about Europe for our honeymoon. Dad, I was talking about it, actually. So yes, Dad.
I had no idea I was so hungry.
Hot, 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 hot. Who threw these out for us?
Mom did it.
Thanks. So, anyway, Europe. What do you think, Dad?
Europe costs a fortune. Dan and Elsie Willinger just got back and said they paid $8 for a sweet roll in Paris.
God.
We'll skip Paris, ride around on bicycles, we'll stay in hostels.
Still, there'd be fare over and back.
Yes, well, Steph or I could get a job. I read about a job that Steph or I could get reading bestsellers for blind people. Yes, stuff like that.
Now, here's a thought.
What now?
I couldn't stay away.
For the last time, Chris, and I'm serious, would you just leave me alone?
Maureen, who are you talking to in there?
No one, Daddy, never mind.
Thank you.
Just beat it.
Why?
You know why.
Oh, Jesus, Mo. Who gave you so much to drink?
I swear to God, you make me say.
Excuse me. What are you doing, Chris?
I only came to get my shirt, the one Mo was wearing today. You know, that's all I came for. And to kiss Violet goodnight. That's it.
But I asked you to come back tomorrow when we don't have company.
You'd better leave.
Just get out.
My daughter is living in a madhouse. You see, that bothers me a lot.
It might be a madhouse, but it's my house, and we live here.
There's no reason to yell out here, is there really? Hell, what's the matter out here?
I'll come back tomorrow, all right? When When you're all sober.
Right, tomorrow.
I'll keep your car, Chris. Why don't I? I want to hear about living in Canada. I'm thinking of moving to Canada, Chris. My bride and I are getting married soon. I'm thinking of moving to Canada.
Dad?
It's all right, honey.
Here, Violet, drink this son of a soda.
I have two things.
Oh, they better be short and sweet.
Okay. Number one is this finger, and number two is the other one.
Colonial squid boys.
In the core of unbelievable mayhem is somewhere a key to unraveling the mystery.
God, I hate life.
Go hate it in bed. Let me watch this.
It's not me I feel sorry for. It's Violet. What I've done to her, it's too late for her.
Come on, Mo.
She's gonna be miserable as soon as whatever chemicals that protect children wear off. Sometimes I just think she'd be better off dead.
I've got this idea, Maureen. I've sent a letter to Mother. I want to see her.
Mother?
I found this envelope in Dad's old stuff. It's got her address on it, plus this photograph. She's just in Hutchinson, for crying out loud, if she hasn't moved.
She looks like Amelia Earhart.
Yes. I haven't got a reply yet, but see, I don't think Mother was ever a letter writer particularly. And she'd never call here because of the danger. Dad picking up the phone. The best thing to do is just go. See her.
Yeah, we ought to. For her sake, if for no other reason, to let her off the hook about us. I mean, all we want to do is be friends with her, right?
Right.
You know, I think showing Violet to her grandmother would be really good.
Yeah. She's probably ashamed, guilty, and we could both just say, "It's all right, Mother. We're okay. We love you. And you're forgiven."
How you're so weird.
Well, I've been thinking about getting involved with these guys that are interested in developing a new kind of cow, a smaller cow. You heard about this?
No.
It's a way smaller than normal cows, but it produces about the same amount of milk, and they taste as good, but they don't take up as much grazing space.
Like how small?
Oh, small. Of course, the disadvantage to these cows are they have a tendency to get lost in tall weeds, and sometimes other farm animals attack them, like turkeys and house cats.
Until 1 p.m. Central Daylight Time for the following Kansas counties: Harper and Sumter.
Can I go outside and play in the wind?
Come here. Do my eyes look red?
A little.
I think I got moisturizer on them. You know one thing that would be deadly right now? For me to lie down. I think if I lied down, I'd just be lost forever. It's a problem my mother had all the time. And I have to look out for it. She was so great.
Can I go now?
Yeah. Just stay away from the power tools, okay?
But that is where you are wrong. I got my pretty baby, and I got
Lola told me to tell you Virginia's here.
Who's here?
Virginia.
Virginia. Can you say burr? Burr?
Burr.
What's your name?
Violet.
Now tell me who's coming to visit. And don't be cute.
Virginia.
Lola! What's the matter with you? Lola!
He says to go right up. I lost my balance and I hit my head. Is my chin bloody?
No, you're fine. You're wonderful. They sent you out to get me?
No.
You mean you're just out here in your roller skates to let you skate around this catastrophe?
It's okay.
Listen, Bob, this is very important. Howdy's supposed to talk to Mommy for me. Was he talking to Mommy? Was Howdy doing that?
He was singing Amazing making noises, Stephanie!
I look handsome enough for your mom?
I guess.
Time to hit the beach.
Okay, Pops, hands off on a mop. Not on your life, I won't. Like I said, Shumley, nothing ever happens in this. Why don't you watch where you're going? Chief Tennessee, what's that paper there? This? I don't know.
Well, here's Chris, everyone, dragging a tornado with him. We're all so happy to see you.
Thank you for letting me in.
Sure.
Did I tell you how great you look in that dress?
Yeah.
You know, I had all this stuff I wanted to say to you. Look, can you go upstairs for a second? Hey. Now, what's the idea of letting Violet skate around in this weather?
Stand up.
Can we go somewhere private?
Yeah, let's go outside.
No, I just came from out there. There's a tornado out there.
I'm not scared of you anymore. I'm fucking numb. I hope you hit me so you can go away to the penitentiary. I'm going to live with my mother in Hutchinson. I'm taking Violet with me, so I really don't care what you do. You can go ahead and bash me one if you want to. God forbid you should leave without getting your kicks.
Came here to say I really want to try living with you again. I need to see my daughter more than every once in a while. I'll do anything you say. Whatever you say, I'll do it. I'll tag along to Hutchinson with you, whatever, and I won't touch you, and I'll work hard to support you.
Yeah, I was believing you before you said that.
Would it mean anything to you if I told you I didn't see anyone else? Not ever? That's proof. Isn't it?
You're the past. I hate it. My past's a joke. There's you, and then there's Violet getting in everyone's way, reminding them that I, Maureen, am a 24-year-old failure.
Oh, no, Mo, you're not a failure. You just have to wake up. You know you can't live here forever. How long do you think you and Violet are gonna last if that evangelist lady moves in? You know, when you get drunk, you throw up.
I used used to be that way. I'm not that way anymore. I'm this way.
This is Stan Manley again at your Channel 5 Weather Center. Remember that a tornado watch remains in effect from...
We better get Violet and go down to
from
the
this
basement.
time until 5 p.m. today.
No, I'm gonna stay here and watch. Tell us, Virginia. Should we be grateful to God for sparing us? For not having us thrown around and killed by the tornado? Should we be annoyed at him for sending it down in the first place?
I think that how you feel is your business. And you should, well, I mean, one should probably try to feel whatever makes one most happy.
Yes, but according to you, Virginia, why does God test us all the time with fires and floods and famines and diseases? I mean, if God made us and loves us, then why does he give us grief with stuff like cancer and deformed children?
Profundity of this house.
I mean, I was just thinking, if Violet treated her gerbil the same way that God treats us, like cutting off its arms and blinding it, just to test to see if the thing had faith or not, then we'd be furious. And I just wonder what the he did to get our brains screwed out by a tornado.
Actually, I think Violet did kill that gerbil.
It's not a bad idea to be always aware of the possibility of death. I often ask myself, what would I do if God spoke to me and told me I had only 1 hour left? And the answer is I'd sit perfectly still, right where I am.
I'd write a song. Probably. I think.
I would do a creative visualization and see myself returning to this world as something fabulous.
I'd go see a doctor.
No. Stephanie, it's too late for that. He can't save you now.
On this science show I saw, this guy was hit by a car. Now, the guy was legally dead, right? I mean, heart stopped, no brainwaves. You know what he hears?
How could he hear anything if he's dead?
He hears angels.
Gang!
Hey, Chris, you all right? So what's everybody doing down here?
Twister, passed us over, set down in Pawnee, killed 15 people so far. Electricity blew out here first, and then it came back on.
Yeah, well, I slept through all that.
You look so done in, I just couldn't wake you. Yo, Coyote.
We're going to bodily drag you down here if things got really bad.
Well, thank you. How do you like my outfit? Brand new.
What are the zippers for?
Zippers? Freedom of movement.
I'll get it.
Are you leaving, Chris?
I'm just getting the door.
Did you... Did you tell him yet?
Stephanie, it's for you.
Good.
Do you want to ride?
Hi, Jeff.
Do you want to ride?
Yes, it is. Oh, I know you. I've seen you around on the campus gardening crew with Stephanie.
You all right?
Yeah,
You're a rich.
Well,
I got a gun in my Bronco. I'll kill you.
What is this? Stephanie. Get out of my house. Get out of mine.
What a freaking weirdo. What the hell's wrong with you? Come on, let's go. Let's go!
Bye, Howdy.
All I can say is I'm proud of both of you boys. I couldn't have done better myself.
It's good. I understand what went on. It's...
That girl was poisoned from the get-go.
Can't say she wasn't pretty.
Pretty? My left shoe's prettier.
Listen, maybe I better get going.
What? Wait a minute, wait a minute. Me and Jenny here have got a little announcement to make. Get up here, honey. Now, we've been talking about getting hitched. We want to make it official. We'll be wed on the 20th here in the piano room.
Yay!
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's great.
How about I leave with you?
With me?
Yeah, you. Come on.
Good heavens.
Oh, there's the Edgar Burger, man. I hope he's all right.
You shouldn't eat this, Bill. It's no better than packing material. It's a chemical invention, really. It's not food in the real sense of the word.
They're good. I enjoy them.
Don't overdo the gallantry, Chris. I see right through you.
Remember going to the golf course on this kind of night? Those were some nights.
I remember them differently, probably. For me, it was just all bugs and wet and everything. I was always afraid that security guy was going to come whizzing up on his golf mobile and flash his spotlight on us. You never told me what you were doing in Canada.
I was parking cars. I wasn't doing anything. Just trying to decide things and figure things out.
And what'd you decide?
I had to come back. Despite everything, I'm back.
Yeah, ever since you've been back, things keep exploding in my face. Fights, tornadoes, Violet's Ghost CD. I blame them all on you. Fair or not, I believe in my heart of hearts that you're the cause of everything. I believe it like Virginia believes in Jesus.
You know what I believe?
What do you believe?
What's going on with you?
What?
And I'm talking about your whole life. Is that you don't want to grow up. You know, you want to be like a little kid.
Watch it!
Mo, look at me. Look at me. I care about you. I'm back. I'm right here. Face it, you're never gonna get rid of me.
I want you to go away.
What?
I've decided. Just clear out. I've got serious things going on in my head right now.
Like what?
Well, for one thing, what I'm going to say to my mother to show her that I forgive her.
You know, you must have been some unpleasant 9-year-old for her to leave and never call or write or anything for all this time.
Drive me home, please. Right now. And then leave me alone. Don't try to call me. Don't try to see Violet. Don't visit Howdy at school. Just disappear. Just disappear.
Yes! Yes! Yeah! Love! You don't care. You're glad.
I don't care about her, but I care about you. There's nothing I can do. That's why I had to leave this afternoon. It was just too painful. Done a good job in here.
Love. Her.
Gets changed to hate. Real slowly, but it will. I promise.
I found this. Found it in the booth over there.
Sit down. You know what I think? This country has had it. Well, we had our turn. Now it's the Japanese. Well, they work hard enough. It's only fair. Do you know what the divorce rate is in Japan? 0. You know why?
Because
It's because they value the family more than they value their own little ego selves. Now, the concept of the family is way bigger than the concept of the individual. But I don't buy this stuff about artificial intelligence, because people, unlike machines, can learn from their mistakes.
Hey, you want a ride? All right. All right. Drive careful, then.
So, Violet, this is Wonderbox.
This is it, huh?
Oh, and this is Bobby.
Bobby?
Bob Brevoort.
Brevoort. You're the oldest Brevoort kid?
I have that pleasure, sir.
Yeah, live up Charity Way in that brick French place, don't you? Now you're working in TV.
Came in drag for trick or treat once.
Oh, trick or treat. Oh, was that you? Well, that was the finest Halloween rig out I've ever seen. It had me completely buffalo.
Bobby, about half the monkeys are here. Kurt's got them down the hall having graham crackers. And maybe Ginny better get into makeup.
Time for me to look busy.
Right.
That's a very special young man.
That kid's got to be Howdy's age. I just realized neither you nor Howdy look as old as you're supposed to.
Where's the lavatory?
Daddy's out of town.
How do you like the show so far, Violet? How about we leave? Right now.
Let's announce the wedding on TV.
What?
15
Tell them
seconds.
you're going to be Mrs. Virginia. We'll believe.
10. 5.
Hello again. Before we go to prayer corner, are we all set for prayer corner today?
Yes.
For a little quiet time?
Yes.
A peaceful time in our busy day?
Yes.
Good. Before we do, I want to say hello to Beth and Megan, who are getting well in Children's Hospital. And I want to say hello to Violet, who's sitting right there. And I want to thank you for being so wonderful. Hello, Violet.
Hello, Miss Virginia.
I wish I had a recording of your grandmother. She could sing so splendidly.
Almost like Lola. She had a beautiful high voice called a soprano. Mine is below that, like a contralto or whatever. Would you just quit that?
Where's Dad?
Try not to think about him right now.
Why?
He's not your dad.
Really?
You don't have a dad.
Oh.
Chris? Hi. You wear your shoes to bed and your clothes. I do that too sometimes. You sleep better that way. And then in the morning, you don't have to change.
I thought you worked on campus, gardening or something.
Yes, well, I did, but then I destroyed some major shrubs, and so then well, I'm just filling in for Zippy. This bed's kind of good. It's very firm. We do a lot on this bed. How's Howdy? Do you need any new soap in there, or I've got all these little soaps and ashtrays, and well, if you need anything, just holler.
You know, I don't like what you did to Howdy.
I didn't do anything. Howdy just, you know, he starts to talk. He gets an idea, and
No, Howdy, he tries really hard. You know, I mean, he's just a person who's trying. All right, and plus he's an artist.
Could you slow down, do you think?
It's not me, it's this road.
Howdy. Violet, put that down. Decelerate? Okay. Now, if Grandpa asks us what we did today, we went to the...
I know.
We went to the...
The zoo.
Right. I don't think this is the house.
It's the right address.
Howdy, this can't be it.
Oh, hello. We're looking for Mrs. Cleveland. Or, see, her maiden name's Flaherty.
You better go on in back.
In back. She's back there?
Back in the barn.
She's in the barn. We're looking for Mrs. Ann Cleveland. Is she around here anywhere?
Well, now that's funny. We received a letter for this Cleveland person just last week. She moved out 9 years ago, went to Ireland.
She lived here, though.
I just met her once. We were in escrow.
And she went to Ireland to live?
Is this her?
Yep, that's the one. She was on a tear about Ireland. Ireland this, Ireland that. Jim talked to her mostly.
Jim. Well, is Jim here?
Jim? Jim got kicked in the head by a horse back in February. He went around killing horses for a while, then he ate the insides of a clock and he died. Now, okay, folks. Gotta get back to business here. It was nice talking to you and your family.
Are we going to Ireland?
Not yet, it's too far. Besides, we don't even know for sure if that's where she is.
Well, it's actually plausible because that would explain why she just vanished.
Mom, I'm hungry.
I just can't stomach the idea of asking Dad for her address.
Yeah. Let's just go. Summer school's just about over, and I'm ready to quit everything and start living.
Me too, but how exactly does one do that?
What do they eat in Ireland?
Ireland's just a place. People go there all the time.
You know, the great thing about it would be getting away from Chris.
It's your life, Lorraine.
If he comes by again, ever, we'll just have him arrested. You know, before you, Violet, we had a dog named Walter. Old Walter. You put a rubber band around his nose and he'd chew gum and blow bubbles.
Where is he?
Oh, he's dead. Long, long. Stay away from there, it's prickly.
Is he sick? What should I do?
What?
What? The bastards. Hurt like hell, don't they?
Hospital?
Well, we can load him into my buggy and then take him up to the clubhouse.
Will you hurry up?
All right.
I'm here. It's the weather that does it. Humidity. Humid weather and smoke. Makes them... The poison what you see builds up. It's, yes, cumulative. Is this the husband?
He's her brother.
Ah, and you are?
Lola Turtledge.
Lola. That's a very nice name. I should have known he was the brother. You look so alike.
Well, thank you.
We do not.
Oh, round the eyes. See? Round the eyes. That's the German look.
Well, it's Irish, actually. Our mother is Irish. People who've been to Ireland say that oftentimes they see our face all around Ireland.
No. German. Ah, now, if she gets stung again, you give her this within 30 minutes. Otherwise, her lungs collapse. Okay.
Okay.
Kennst du das Land, wo die Zitronen blühen? In Dunkellaub, die Goldorangen glühen. Lola. It's all right.
So I've written a new letter, and I've got my money together.
You mean a letter to Mother?
Yes. We're going to have to tell Father soon in order to get a new address for Mother. Do you want a drink?
What exactly does the letter say?
You don't want a drink.
No.
You've given up drinking. I approve of that. Don't you, Lola?
Don't I what?
Approve of Maureen not drinking?
Definitely.
I think sobriety is a positive step.
Honey, this is awful. It's like a business letter. Respectfully, Howard Cleveland.
Well, my tactic was I didn't want to scare her.
It sounds like you work for the FBI. You don't even mention me, and every sentence begins with I. Why are you so odd? Why does your mind work in such twisted ways? Did you see what I saw? That child? That dear child just stung and distorted even while she sleeps. Where is her mother?
I don't know.
Not with her child. Probably drunk. She is self-centered and hostile and thoroughly irresponsible.
Can't deny that.
hopeless.
Bad week is all. Caught us with our pants down. Nobody's fault. The wasps.
Not one of you can save himself or keep himself from hurting the others because you don't think. You've lost the habit of thinking. And don't you tell me to lower my voice.
Who told you to lower your voice?
Don't care if they hear me.
Well, I don't care who hears you. Go ahead, bust a lung. See if I care. You're right, we got a family.
I didn't say that.
Just because Maureen and Howard made over 150 on their IQ test in high school, that don't make us smart.
Those tests mean nothing.
Well, who said you did? I didn't. And I'm really the son of a rubbed two nickels together and created a multi-million-dollar empire.
Mini golf courses and soda pop.
What's that?
Mini golf courses and soda pop!
Well, that sure as hell beats running around dressed up like a gingerbread girl on the goddamn TV box on a Sunday morning when nobody's watching except the mentally bankrupt.
This looks dangerous.
Are you deranged?
Dad's gonna break wide open when he sees this, Chris. He's gonna come after you.
Yeah, I care.
Get me my automatic. I'm gonna shoot somebody once and for all.
Well, you'll have to get it yourself. You know I don't like guns.
What are you and Howdy doing? What are you doing? You left Violet alone?
Of course not. She's sedated. The only thing I can do is watch her sleep.
Look, I want Violet, and frankly, I think I can get her. I do not trust you to be around her, not you or any of your family. You people are not responsible enough, not mentally or physically or anything.
What the hell are you talking about?
Right here. This guy right here, case in point.
You smell really bad.
Because I caught him fire.
I'm going to Ireland to see my mother. Nothing will stop me.
Not with Violet, you know, not unless you want to take me with you.
Fine.
Fine, then, it's settled. Ireland?
Yeah. We've almost got her tracked down. And actually, you know, I think it's a good idea if you come along, because I really don't trust Howdy to take care of her.
I can't keep up with you anymore. I can't. Here I am. I'm burning it up 6 different ways, and I can't even tell if you're serious or not.
Neither can I. But I really admire you for burning down the tool shed.
Don't you know why I did it?
Understand, it doesn't matter. It's a symbol.
I'll pray for you.
That's exactly what I need.
I'll pray for you and your children.
Thank you, Virginia. Right out back, guys.
Why didn't we like her? Why did we hate Virginia?
I honestly don't know. We didn't like her because she didn't like us.
I don't think that she was really the woman for you, Dad. Too pushy, judgmental.
Let's face it, she was a...
No, you made the soup, right, Howdy?
Yes.
And what about that stuff on the ceiling? You make that too?
I couldn't find the top for the blender.
Carrots and garlic stuck on the ceiling.
It'll taste good, though.
I don't like it.
Me neither.
It's an acquired taste.
Now, what exactly does that mean, an acquired taste? It seems to me you can acquire a taste for anything, but who wants to?
You've got no class. None of you.
Honey, don't be so testy. Now, as long as you like it, that's all that counts.
Feel so alone sometimes.
Well, join the club, brother, and get back in your chair.
I like it, Howdy.
Thank you, Chris. It's a serious problem for me. I make you all something nice and new, and look what happens. And I don't think that any of you are smart enough to appreciate me.
I don't want to hear any more talk about the lack of intelligence in me or my family. Now let's continue eating. Who in the hell are you, anyway? Because you're not my kids, and you're not adults, and you're not anyone anybody can respect or love. What the hell are you doing in my house when every day you break my heart?
Okay, Dad!
Okay, what?
Mother.
That's right! That's right! We're gonna see our mother. We're gonna go to Ireland, and we're taking Violet, and we forgive her, and we never, ever, ever forgive you!
What the hell are you talking about?
Maureen and me, we've been planning it. We're gonna take Violet, and we're gonna go to Ireland.
God. You poor children. Your mama died years ago. She had stomach cancer, and she wasn't right in the head, and she went to a mental institution downstate, and when I went to see her, she didn't know who I was. I thought you knew this. I really thought you knew this. I never said anything, but I thought you knew it.
Why didn't you tell us?
I don't know. I don't know. She was a vain and selfish woman, and she was just never a factor in your lives, is all. And if you'd gone to see her after they took her away, she would have just asked for a Pepsi or a Hershey bar, is all. Those were the things she cared about. And not either of you.
Serious, Dad.
You said it. You have to take care of them now. My family. You're in charge now.
In charge?
Yeah.
Of what?
My family. I'm out of it.
Oh, I'm sorry, honey. You okay?
Dad, I'm feeling better.
Oh, I'm so glad.
I'm hungry.
You are? Okay, why don't you go downstairs and ask Lola to fix you some ice cream or something. And I'll be right back. Go ahead. Mo. I'm really sorry about your mom. Violet's up. She looks okay. She's running around.
I really love this house. Except for that little bit with you, I've never lived anyplace else before.
No.
I mean, I don't want to be stuck here for the rest of my life, but I'm scared. I'm scared to go anyplace else. Live out my days being poor. Probably with you around.
It's not so bad.
Wherever I go, you'll be there, won't you?
Yeah.
Will you marry me?
Okay. I'll double your salary. I'll give you twice your vacation plan and 300 shares in Whistle Low Corporation. And you know what it sells for.
Preferred stock?
Don't mean this to me. I'm rich.
Okay, I'll think about it.
Violet, your granddad is going away on a trip. But I'll be calling you. Okay?
You here all night?
Yeah?
What happened to the sound?
I don't know.
Has anyone done something they weren't supposed to do? How do you feel when you do something bad? Hmm?
Morning, Mo.
Rebels are in the palace.
Grandpa's gone.
Good. Where did he go?
He went to Fort Worth for a while. And then Atlanta. He's got some family down in Atlanta. Took Lola with him.
You're gonna be our father while he's gone?
He didn't mention coming back.
He must have been feeling bad.
That'll happen.
Violet, your dad and I are getting married.
Good.
And you're gonna have to work hard to support us.
Okay.
Now you may say I ain't got nothing, but that is where you are wrong. I got my pretty baby, and I got this song. Fire in my fireplace, no water in my pipes. My baby's eyes as black as space, her eyes is filled with stars. My house ain't got no door, my door ain't got no house. When me and my baby go to bed, we go to bed on the floor. Go to bed on the floor, go to bed on the floor. And why did all this happen? I often wonder why. It's all because of one person. Daddy is so mean. Daddy is so mean. Daddy is so mean. Think about my childhood. Sis and I in the tub. Mama would get us so clean, but Daddy was so mean. Daddy was so mean. Daddy was so mean. It's all because of one person. Daddy is so mean. Daddy is so